Ladies and gentlemen, families and friends, a very warm welcome indeed to Canterbury and to this degree ceremony of the University of Kent. The ceremony will start soon and it begins with 4 processions: the graduands, the academic staff, the honorary graduand and the Vice-Chancellor. We'll all stand for the last procession and I'll give you a signal so you know when to do that. While this is an exciting occasion, we ask that you please remember all those seated around you and particularly not to block their view. Standing up or leaving your seat to take photos and videos will not be tolerated. Ushers in the blue gowns are stationed around the cathedral should you need help. Guests will not be allowed to leave the cathedral from 15 minutes before the end of the ceremony, and the centre aisle must remain clear at all times for the procession of graduates and staff. At the end of the ceremony, the head usher will ask you to stand for the processions. You will then take your seats as they prepare for you to exit the cathedral. Please remain seated until you are instructed to leave by an usher. Lastly, please make sure that your phones are now switched off. Once more, please be mindful of those around you who also want to celebrate this very special day. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a truly fantastic time.
Distinguished guests, our honorary graduate, colleagues, and especially our graduates, I declare this degree congregation open. Please be seated. Today, we are awarding degrees, certificates and diplomas for those who have completed academic courses at the University of Kent. I want to thank the Dean for allowing us to use the wonderful venue of Canterbury Cathedral. And as Vice-Chancellor, I want to welcome everyone who is able to be part of our celebrations here today and those watching online. Graduates, you have all showed extraordinary resilience and commitment to complete your studies, and we are very proud of how you have risen to the challenges and overcome them throughout your time of study at the university. And today, well, you have made it. I want to thank all the family members, friends and other supporters who are here, as well as those who are not able to join us this evening. All of you will have provided support in so many ways for our graduates, for which you too deserve our thanks and congratulations. I would also like to thank those members of the university staff who've supported you throughout your studies and in your broader life at the university. Many of them are here on the platform behind me or volunteering in the cathedral, but there are countless others who have also contributed to your success today. It is our community, our family, the staff and students together that make the University of Kent such a successful institution. And graduates, I am so proud to see you all here today. You are proof, if proof were needed, that Kent students are truly extraordinary. Being here today means you've excelled academically, but you've also gained the knowledge, skills and understanding to enable you to move on to the next stage of your life. We still live in changing and challenging times, but on this day, my greatest hope and belief is that Kent has given you everything you need to embrace change. Not just your certificate and qualification, but more importantly, the knowledge, values, confidence and determination to meet every challenge. Of course, it helps to have great teachers, and we have some of the world's leading academics among our staff with a passion for passing on their knowledge and research skills to their students. Our researchers make a difference in the world, working across disciplines to tackle some of the world's greatest challenges. They will have made sure you were up to date with the latest ideas, the cutting-edge thinking that inspired and I hope has challenged you throughout your time at the university. And all of that work continues. At Kent, we stand for ambition. It inspires collaboration, creates connections and unites communities. We are here to make a difference, to transform lives, whether through an education and student experience that fires your imagination so that you can make your mark on the world, or through outstanding research that changes the way that we look at things, or through working with local communities to bring about positive change. So, graduates, I hope you are as proud of the university as we are of you. I hope you enjoy this ceremony and afterwards go on to celebrate your success with family and friends. I hope you enjoy your rite of passage as you cross the front of this cathedral. There will be no slipping, tripping, or falling. You will glide beautifully across. You will meet me, you will shake my hand, and then you will turn and face family, friends, and supporters, and you'll continue down the nave of the cathedral, collect your certificate along the way, and carry on back to your seat. To tumultuous applause. This is a celebration. Please feel free to clap, to cheer, to whoop, and to whistle. It really is a celebration, and we want you to enjoy this experience. It's taken a long time to get here, and I know there's been huge support offered, so please do enjoy your moment. So, just to finish, by admitting you to your degree, it is our honour and pleasure to mark your success and to wish you well on your future path, wherever it may take you. Thank you very much. I now call upon the Dean of Kent Business School to present candidates for their awards and degrees.
Most Honourable Vice-Chancellor and President, to you and to the whole University, I present this candidate from the Division of Human Social Sciences, found worthy to be admitted to degrees.
By virtue of the authority committed to me, I admit all those who are about to be presented and other qualified candidates in absentia.
For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, James Michelle Murphy. Most Honourable Vice-Chancellor and President, to you and to the whole University, I present these candidates from the Kent Business School found worthy to be admitted to degrees.
By virtue of the authority committed to me, I admit all those who are about to be presented and other qualified candidates in absentia.
For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Jing On Chen. Juan Liu. Jiwei Pei. Jutin Sun. Jaime Tang. Sinji Sang. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Alaya Abbas Afir.
Number 11 is here.
Jack Aaron Bell. Ali Dija Abu Bakr. Andreas Adimuden Ajoade Adekoya. Jessica Adesanya. Yassine Ahmed Avase Ahmed. Clea Siane Alexander. April Lake Allen. Archer Jackson Alert. No Asiwaka. Isaac Anderton. Abigail May Ashby. Jessica Badu. Stephen Hokojo Abaido. Antonia Francesca Gerardine Bartolomeo. Alexander James Bata Brilliant. Sophie Louise Baxter. Archer Lawrence Berry. Jonathan Koeko Bodu. Nathan Anthony Coffey Barton. Sean Bolton Gaida. Gabija Bobraiskite. Oluwajoran Sultan Bolakeyin. Sean Kurt Ciro Bomdano. Alexander Nicholas James Bowman. Erin Rachel Sarah Bosick. Tufan Brackett. Ellie Neville Limbron. Brian Ryan Braxton Jones. Cameron James Breen. Lloyd Williams Broderick Williams. Sid Bilan Ali Bukhari. Kayleen Michaela Butcher. Celia Castuera Menendez. Macy Rose Chaplin. Dimitrios Chasta. Gabriela Rose Ragasa Cheung. Hao Tin Chain. Charlinisa Chidan. Samuel Joshua Cook. Samuel Ambrose Cornelius Merrill. Lucy Susan Cram. Samuel John Curry. Cree Ashley Daniels White. James Alexander Davis. Reese Grant Dennis. Magran Salem Mohammed Darwani. Sofia Di Cristoforo Guaraguilia. Ajinke Estela Disu. Liam Ben Do. Gladys Amoa Dufault. Thomas Louise Dubal. Emil Abbey. Clara Matilda Ekbal. Toby Oliver Evans. Nandi Arthur Esude. Daniel Thomas Verhertz. Jasia Fatihi. Jack Arthur Fenton. Rodrigo Miguel Fernandez de Seira. Camila Filipek. Samuel Ryan Focus. Alexandro Focus. Stanley Edwards Focus. Lucas Arangalanti. Monkuret Campbell. Jasleen Kaugarcha. Angus James William Demit. Adam Joseph Goswat. Eliza Jolanda Greaves. Grace Elizabeth Griffins. Jack William Grover. Anis Gurung. Mary Guillamera. Daniela Hardikerova. Rachel Louise Harmon. Alice Cameron McFarlane Hasty. Dominic Heving-Button. Phoebe Drew Hemming. Ashley Simon Herburn. Jacob Williams Francis Higgins. Harry William Hodgson James. Charles Owen Hogg. George Joseph Howell. Angie Kevin Cannon Ible. Tomoki Leader. Angie Amy Ains. Disha Jain. Alicia Jones. Olivia Grace Jones.
103 is here.
Nandini Kakarai. Marcus Peter Kennedy. Mohammad Shannon Khan.
Say Olivia, the one before Olivia. The one before him, Olivia.
Marcus?
No,
So what are we?
Olivia.
Sorry. Olivia Mary Kennelly. Alaya King. Alexander Geraldine Eugene Legault. Sam Blake Lewis. San Chun Liu. Nathaniel Lomote. London. Georgina Amelia Pereira Jamis Pereiro Leunzo. Heather Jean DeMarco McGregor. Liam McKenzie. Kadija Mangan. Lucy Olivia Martin. Ojida Martins Anakoya. Nikita Eloise Manson. Olivia Ella McCallier. Davy James McClements. Harvey G. McGregor.
Gosh, you really took my word for it, didn't you? That's brilliant. I now call upon the public orator, Dr. Louise Naylor, to present David Gower for the award of an honorary degree.
Most Honourable Vice-Chancellor, David Gower is an English cricket commentator and former cricketer who was captain of the England cricket team during the 1980s. Described as one of the most graceful, popular and stylish left-handed batsmen of his era, Gower played 117 test matches and 114 one-day internationals, scoring 8,231 test runs. He is one of the most capped and highly scoring players for England, although he admits it's hard work making batting look effortless. Born on April Fool's Day in Tunbridge Wells, David spent most of his formative years in Kent. He discovered his love of cricket while at Marlborough House School in Hawkhurst and moved to the King's School in Canterbury as an academic scholar, where he became part of the cricket first 11 at the age of 14 and later became the team captain. His England debut was against Pakistan at Edgbaston in Birmingham, where he was immediately applauded for his assertiveness and dominance at test level. With his trademark left-handed batting techniques and lots of curly blonde hair, David, he was affectionately known by his friends and teammates as Stoat, or later Lord Gower, and assumed the captaincy of England in 1984. His philosophy in captaining the team was very simple. Pick the best players and let them get on with it. Internationally, however, he is best known for the golden season he enjoyed during the 1985 Ashes series that consisted of 5 tests against Australia. Captaining his country in one of the fiercest rivalries in cricket, he had 2 partnerships of over 300 runs, with a record of 215 runs at Edgbaston alone. He ended the series with an extraordinary 732 runs at an average of 81 and was integral in leading England to a 3-1 victory. And we're hoping we might repeat. We've still got time, haven't we, to do that again, hopefully. And it is a moment when David talks about this. He describes this as the pinnacle of his career and one of the proudest moments of his life. But he said, I asked him, which team did you most like playing against? And he said, I loved playing the West Indies team, noting that they were both the most enjoyable yet most formidable team to face, as well as to watch. Touring the Caribbean, he compiled nearly 750 runs at an impressive average of 44, facing an attack consistently comprising of well-known names like Curtly Ambrose, Malcolm Marshall, and Courtney Walsh. At the age of 35, he played in his final test match, again at Edgbaston against Pakistan, and that was in 1982, having amassed 18 test centuries to his name. He holds the record of 119 collective innings without registering a duck, and ended his career with over 11,000 international runs and 245 centuries. Wow, that's a lot of statistics there, David, and they're all very good. He segued, however, from sportsman to sports commentator with remarkable ease, saying that in his last years as a player, he was already doing a little bit of writing and a little bit of radio. So it really wasn't a very big change, just a change in emphasis. Having first worked for the BBC television and radio, and then for both Australian and Sky Television. Known for his laid-back style and dry wit, his trademark relaxed calls of play, and a generous attitude to the players, has proved extremely popular with international cricket viewing audiences. A television personality alongside his work as a commentator, David was one of the team captains playing opposite Gary Lineker on the hit BBC TV comedy sports quiz, They Think It Is All Over, and indeed it is now, David, and that was between 1995 and 2003. He also presented Gower's Cricket Monthly on BBC Two, and his Cricket Weekly broadcast on Radio 5. After 2 years at the Sunday Express as cricket correspondent and 2 more years as a columnist for the Sunday Telegraph, he then wrote well-received articles for the Sunday Times for over 10 years. At Sky Sports for over 20 years, he shared the commentary box with Nasser Hussain and Mike Atherton. Affectionately, he called them the Oldens because he shared the box with Sir Ian Beefy Botham, and they were nicknamed the Young'uns. And he said it was great fun. The cross-generational banter replaced the sports room, dressing room banter. And he said, well, it just really helped pass the time of day. We had a lot of fun. Working as an entertainer and media star for over 30 years, he's often being asked if he misses playing the game. And he said to me, well, every now and then I get a twinge, but mostly when it's looking pretty easy. But then watching them battle away, I really know I made the right decision at the right time. And despite the fact that the commentary box positions tend to be old, cold, and cramped, he noted, I'm a lot better off here than I would be facing the West Indies bowlers on a nasty pitch. Following his amazing cricket career, he has authored several books, including Gower, the Autobiography, and Can't Bat, Can't Bowl, Can't Field. Not much of that is true, is it, David? With the independent journalist, Martin Johnson. Plus, he has written David Gower with Time to Spare with Alan Lee in 1995, following his retirement from cricket. Ambidextrous in the field and when bowling, David also enjoys tennis, but both writes and plays right-handed. He has a bit of an adventurous side and infamously flew in a tiger moth over the Queensland cricket ground during the 1981 Ashes, and he's also known for riding the Cresta Run in the British bobsled, and that makes him a member of the St. Moritz Tobogganing Club. One of his main interests, however, remains wildlife conservation, having spent his early childhood in Tanganyika, now known as Tanzania, in Eastern Africa. In 1989, he worked with Gerald Durrell and David Attenborough to launch the Worldwide Land Conservation Trust. He's actively involved in the David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation and patron of Save Australia and Tusk. In 2020, David became the 40th president of the Lord's Taverners, the UK's leading youth cricket and disability sports charity that aims to break down barriers to empower disadvantaged and disabled young people to fulfill their potential. An England cricketing legend with an extraordinary Test career, David was awarded the OBE in 1992 and was introduced into the ICC Hall of Fame in 2009. Most Honourable Vice-Chancellor, to you and to the whole university, I present David Ivan Gower, OBE, to be admitted to the degree of Doctor of the University, honoris causa.
By virtue of the authority committed to me, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of the University, honoris causa. Many congratulations.
Honourable Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, parents, but most especially all of you who have graduated today, a warm welcome. Thank you for that warm welcome to me. And first of all, obviously, congratulations to all of you who are walking away with certificates that they've actually earned over the last few years. If there is one emotion I feel at the moment, it is exactly for that reason, largely guilt. Please don't get me wrong, this is the most magnificent ceremony. It is the most magnificent room. And this, dare I say it, was my school chapel for something like 4.5, 5 years. And for that reason alone, it is an absolute joy and pleasure to be back in this room, back in this magnificent cathedral. But the guilt, of course, is this. My own academic career, let me just talk you through it ever so briefly, because it is actually quite brief. But my own academic career was fine while I was here in Canterbury. A-levels taken, A-levels passed. We had a very, very fine history teacher who had one supreme advantage over most other history teachers in the country, that his brother was on the examination board. This didn't guarantee you a grade, but if you didn't get the A grade, he was mighty disappointed, as we would be as well. It led to university, but all I can say is this. My school career was highlighted more by the sport than the academic side. University for me was a short affair. It wasn't this lovely university here in Kent, it was UCL up in London. And my chosen topic was apparently law. I say apparently because I never really got the hang of where the law libraries were, where anything was, to be honest. And we parted company at the end of that first year by what is known as mutual consent. Now, the one person, one of the few people that I do remember, I didn't see much of him there, was a fellow called Professor Thomas, who was a very eminent professor of Roman law. And Roman law, trust me, is the most arcane subject I've ever had to look at. He was also what's known as an MCC member. And for those of you not conversant with the game of cricket, it is that rather nice club that lurks in NW8 in London with the most beautiful pavilion and allows something like 20,000 people to call themselves members at any given time. And he used to come to watch me play cricket for the next 2 or 3 years as my career was taking off. And eventually we would normally just nod at each other, just acknowledge each other's presence. Eventually, when I was just about to play for England for the first time, he nodded at me in the famous long room at Lord's and said, "I think you made the right decision." Now, coming through that passage of life, there is one thing that stands out to me, and if there is anything I can say to you all today, it is this: follow your heart. Looking at the graduates we've seen so far, and no doubt looking at the ones that are still to follow on this momentous day for them, I'm not entirely sure how many of them have ambitions to go away from the business world and try and play cricket for England. But if your heart so desires, feel free. Give it a go, because what I learned very straightforwardly was that instinct is a very, very powerful, persuasive tool. For instance, at London at UCL, I didn't, as I confess, I was a poor student. I played hockey. That was the one thing I did well at UCL. I went straight from 4 exams, which I didn't really do justice, to be honest, to a Benson and Hedges quarter-final between Leicestershire and Worcester at Worcester. My passion was my cricket. My drive was to play that game. People told me, quite rightly, that it was a sensible thing to try and get the degree as a backup, just in case one of those things that can so easily go wrong in the world of sport went wrong. It can be injury, it can be form, it can be simple, not good enough. As it turns out, we're here today, and I'm delighted, by the way, to listen to that acclaim, to that eulogy. If there's nothing else, there's a very good reason for coming here. It is to selfishly hear the highlights of one's career read back to one. I will be marking that oration a little later. 1 or 2 little slip-ups which I'd like to have a word with about before we leave Canterbury again. But I'll take it. I will certainly take it. So as I say, the message to each and every one of you is that at this very, very early stage of your careers, basically anything can happen. Absolutely anything can happen. And if you follow your instincts with passion and joy, if you can find something to do with whatever your degree leads you to, find something to do which you can enjoy as much as work at, then you're going to be on a very, very happy course to a very successful life. And who knows, in, 40-odd years, you might be back in this magnificent cathedral, standing where I am at the moment, explaining to all and sundry how things worked out for you because of this one magic, inspirational speech. And you can't get out of it because there is still another couple of hundred who've still got to pick up their degrees today. But look, it's a fantastic thing. It's a wonderful thing to be here. Again, I say congratulations to all of you who remember to pick up your certificates. It's been quite good fun, actually, sitting in one of the best seats in the House here today, watching the Olympic-style handshaking going on from the Vice-Chancellor, and seeing how many people actually realized that they've got to swerve slightly right to these 2 lovely girls handing out certificates just off the aisle here, because there were so many keen just to get down to the end where they've probably hidden a glass of Prosecco or something, and they're keen to get on with it, that they sometimes just missed out on the chance to pick up what I have here, this fantastic certificate which says, I've done absolutely nothing, but I'm absolutely very, very proud of it. So look, enjoy every moment of what comes to you in life. Very good luck to you all, and thank you very, very much indeed for this honor. Thank you so much.
I now resume the presentation of candidates from the division of Kent Business School. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Liam Stephen McQuaid. Anna Melia. Joshua George Mills. Mariah Farid. Betsy Francesca Machado Moore. Felix Owen Moore. Kalan Liam Mountain. Balesha Mupana. Sina Ruben John Hall Murphy. Jack Hadley Musgrave. Maxi Janina Musioli. Serena Mutuku. Margaret Waganga Wangola. Ibrahim Nabil. Ryogo Nagajama. Shreya Neogi. Imogen Katie Anna Newsom. Joy Afan Ganji Nemi. Ni Nguyen. Mesoma Chugu Machimaso Wabi. Elia Olajide Odumade. Simi Ogum Jobi. Samuel Ojekuna. Masope Foluwa Ajingwangsola Oluwami Omole. Papa John Obengo Opugo Ajay. Erika Owen. Erai Os. Katerina Anastasia Panaji. Espiridola Papa Giorgio. Danai Papa Nomu. Aman Sin Parma. Oliver Peter George Passingham. Jake David Pashmo. Drew Patel. Lucas Charlie Payne. Du Nguyen Tuam Han. Ethan John Pike. Maximilian James Bollinger. 160. Dylan James Rattray. Moes Rasa. Ryan Kelly Regis. Olivia Virginia Reynolds. Twinkle Rose Riba Veronilia. Dylan Nathan Robalino. Claire Helena Roberts. Ellie Mia Roberts. Stephanie Romero. Carlo Ruggiero. Tizia Larissa Sanner. Gonzalo Sanga de Avivas. Joseph Satel. Benjamin Joseph Sawyer. Ayekuma Sangutuvan. Lauren Elizabeth Sheridan. Jeetin Seer. Evangeline Mean Smith. Anna Victoria Spencer. Tilasan Rizbanaranta. Emma Soy Stevenson. Dylan Daniel Nicholas John Sullivan. Abigail Rose Taylor. Charlotte Lily Theobald Park. George Paul Thomas. Victoria Anne-Marie Thorne. Constantino Sanetakis. Amy Ng. Jenna Elliot van der Nut. Ransabel van Stevens. Nabi Singh Berdi. Alexius Marcus Vigor. Tiluxan Vina Jagramurthy. Tommaso Vitello. Tina Butzela. Benjamin Roberts Waters. Rose Dominic Weaver. Dulcie Wimworth. Claudia Jane Candida Wilkinson. Tian Jevan Williams Johnson. Saskia Christine Winters. Simin Zhao. Juhan Sen. For the degree of Masters of Science, David Adewale Adejanji. Jesulabome Hetsiba Salomon Aijere. Tiffany Kalena Ambesley. Lucy Kaylin Ross Glass. Danny John Jackson. Mike Junior Mike. Shannon Marie Maguire. Latina Nkube. Ashley Ruth Neptiel. Oluwashoro Omotosho. Lisna Sebastian. Janik Nuni Robalo Correa e Silva. Christopher Sean Shooter. Hom Nan Ernest Wong. For the degree of Masters of Business Administration, Priska Muguran Janga. Hemansu Pakrashabai Tendo. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for his thesis entitled Essays on the Opportunistic Use of Corporate Social Responsibility, Mohammad Kilmat Ahmud Abeyeni. For her thesis entitled Volatility, Forecasting, Analysis, Allocation, and Portfolio Management, Irene Versini. For his thesis entitled Employee Performance Appraisal, a Process Perspective or Institutional Logics and Routine Dynamics, Mustafa Jamal Khalid Malen. For his thesis entitled Business Model Innovation and Renewable Energy Application, Scalability or Estimates in Sub-Saharan Africa, Sindul Engtan Miridashe.
Wow. Right, well, we are almost at the end of the evening. Many congratulations to our graduates. It's just fantastic to be able to see everybody really enjoying the evening, and what a great opportunity to be able to say, well done. But there is just one thing for us left to do. So I wonder if I could ask now all our graduates here this evening, can you please stand? Yes, that's you with the gowns. Okay, if you could all, you're all standing, super. Okay, so your family, friends and supporters followed my instructions beautifully in terms of genuinely enjoying and celebrating everything that you've achieved here this evening. So I wonder if in return you could do the same and thank them in the same way for all of the support that they have offered you throughout your time at university, and continuing, no doubt, to do that into the future. So please, a huge thank you to all the supporters, friends and family in the hall. Will you please clap, cheer, shout, whoop, whistle and thank them. Fantastic. I hope that carries on into the evening and that you have a great time celebrating. Please do keep in touch with us here at the university. I know some of you are continuing for further study, but many of you are going on to the rest of your careers. But please do keep in touch with us. We do have a very lively alumni association, and I hope that you will continue to keep us up to speed with what you're doing and how you're going out into the world and making a real difference. Finally, just one more thing. Can I please thank everybody for coming here today and for joining in this celebration so brilliantly. I wish you all a safe journey home. And all that remains for me to say is that I now declare this congregation closed. Thank you very much, everybody.